Game starts, as I said, Twisted Meadows. And those are the two games, the two players that are facing each other. 1-2-0 and Infi. Human legend. Multiple world champion against the best player in the world. The guy who innovated Undead like maybe only Tad did before. The current GCS winner is 1-2-0. He was struggling against Human for quite a while, and they were the only ones who were able to stop him. But are those times over? Did he find the magic key to this matchup? We will see. Infi, not the greatest shape for him. Was eliminated in the lowest bracket round 3 against Focus in Taidu Esports Masters. But he is crazy against Undead usually. Or was. We will see about that. Game starts. Map number 1 in this best of 5. Group B, winner bracket semifinal. Infi versus 1-2-0. And I have to swap this around. No, wait a second. Infi is blue and 1-2-0 is red. And then I think the tool crashed. So I'm gonna restart it real quick. Fuck. This is not good. We had an update for our tool, and this makes things even worse, I guess. Infi is not... But we won't miss too much. That's better. So I hope the resources are correct now. Yes, they are. Alright. Both players hailing from China. We do have the Death Knight out. We didn't miss too much. Except the creeping here. Tome of Experience for Infi. And Rune Braces, man. What a jackpot. Right from the start. And I think my connection is a little better now than it was before. I restarted everything, so it should be fine. Little spikes in the early game are pretty normal. So that's absolutely perfect. Level 2.5. DK killed the first one. There is no Arcane Tower. Infi is freaking greedy. Nice deny here. And between those two, I mean, probably the best Undead, human versus Undead player against the best Undead versus human player now. This is as good as it gets in this matchup.
A town is under siege.
And how much damage can he do? The skeleton is trying to kill this peasant. And it might work out even. And there's a corpse. He summons 2 new skeletons. Infi calls GG! Whoa. What the fuck was that? 3 minutes and 6 seconds. I am completely baffled. I mean, there was no tower, so the skeleton harass continues. I don't know if he had mana. There were a lot of peasants dead. I know that. But such a great drop. I mean, close to level 3. I don't know if I agree with this. It was over with a close spawn? I don't think so. I mean, you can expand to the bottom right? So you don't have to expand the upper left. That would be horrible, but 3 minutes and 6. Oh, Infi. Why? Is he not motivated? Or is he just focusing on... I mean, it's a best of 5. One map doesn't do too much, but on the highest level, just giving a map away... I don't know, if he was out of mana and had no water elementals anymore, then, I mean, the expansion was super delayed because he had to spend time in his own base, and wait. Okay, I have to add the password. Oh, what the fuck? 159. What? Sorry. Okay, again. Okay, some struggle to find the game. I think I have to restart NetEase. There was an update for NetEase, and maybe that's why I have some issues now. Well, I hope they're not mad at me. Well, he had to spend time in his base, so his expansion would have been very late. Okay, I'm in the game. 3 minutes 6 seconds. That's how long it took 120 to kill Infi on map 1. Second map is Last Refuge. I wonder why this is such a great undead map. I mean, it's kind of easy to expand as well, but Last Refuge is the home of the undead. This is the biggest Warcraft tournament this year. And I don't know. I just don't know. I'm completely baffled. Game starts! Snazzy says, even with the 2 peasants killed and the one that was going to get killed at the Goblin Lab, he had 7 on lumber still and was producing footmen and peasants constantly. I don't understand the GG. I think it's about the time that he loses in the base, because he has to defend at least 4 skeletons. Otherwise, his economy will be wrecked even further. And that's the time that he can't spend on the expansion. So the expansion will be very late. I think that is the reason for Infi to tap out here. But I can just guess. I can just guess. Okay, this is still fucked up. Infi in blue. 120 in red. And the tool is still bugged. So let's see if this works better. Last Refuge. Why is he picking this? I mean, The Merc camp is directly at the expansion. That might be a reason, but that's gonna be a late expansion then. That's better. But at least he has mercenary support then, right? DK late fiends as it seems, but we don't see a graveyard yet. This will be a longer game. You can be very, very sure about it. So he lost because he knew the undead would keep spawning skeletons in his base with a lot of necromancy and he had no tower against it. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty damn sure about this. That is the only reason that I can imagine. Still? Oh, it's the fourth ghoul. The fifth ghoul. This is a ghoul play by 120. Starts creeping with them. And there is no graveyard. Usually 120 always plays fiends. And this might throw Infi off. Is he aware, or does he think that he's going for mercenaries? Because they are fucking great against berserkers. Calls new militia, and it's an immediate expansion. Okay. DK is heading over for the arrest. Almost level 2. Ghouls did this. This should be a fast attack. He's able to attack now. And he starts it. Super fast attack by 120. And he steals it. Oh my god, is this bad? And he calls for the GG again. This is impossible. 2-0 in 5 minutes. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. He just stole the Magi. I mean, he won't get level 3 then, but come on. You can't defend this. That's ridiculous. This series is 6 minutes old and we have match points for 120. Imagine I upload this to YouTube and it's like a 10-minute video. What the hell is going on? We might see the greatest comeback of all time. I mean, 6 minutes 2-0. Is Infi so scared of 120 that he doesn't even want to try? Like 120 did against TH in the Ting tournament. At least we had some entertaining hero combos and stuff, but... Oh boy. The chat is outrageous. Oh, let me see what's going on in the Chinese chat. It's $22,000 tournament, man. And Infi, the Iceman, This is surreal. Thank you, Unkind B, for the sub. Okay, let's see what they wrote. It's the same as WCG 2009. Yeah, even worse. First, they were really excited about the game. Like, this is the new king against the old king. Laufan says, what happened? So they say it's because of close position, as well as many of you said, but I think that's like ridiculous. Infi doesn't respect the fans. What the fuck, Infi? What the fuck, what the fuck? I am speechless of Infi. 120 should rather play against a computer. We don't know what's going on. Maybe he's out of his mind. What the fuck is wrong? Where is the respect? So, China kind of outrageous. And it's Echo Isles now. This is a human map, ladies and gentlemen. And what can go wrong here now? Is it a ghoul build again? Kinda looks like it. I mean, back in the day, we would have said that Infi is saving tactics for something. But that is highly questionable. I mean, it's fucking Neo Star League. For what do you want to save your... For what do you want to save your tactics? It's the biggest tournament we have this year so far. Let's hope Infi doesn't get blocked by a sheep and quits the game. Comment of the day. So, let's see. 3 minutes and 6 seconds was the longest game in this series. We are halfway there. And it's a graveyard, so normal Fiend build. Archmage first. No MK, no Blood Mage. This is one of the best maps for human Infi. Come on, get your shit together. But if he turns this series around, we will praise him as a fucking god. This was the map, by the way, where he lost in 3 minutes, I guess, against Fly in the WCG Grand Final of 2009. Which is, I think, the most famous match in less than 4 minutes. So Infi knows the feel. But Infi also knows how to come back from this, as he won the Grand Final there, 2-1. Ring of Protection. And 2 minutes 25. He finished the spot without anything being stolen. So we have hope. 2 minutes 30. Something is wrong. Maybe it's the power build bug. Of course, I can't understand this. Okay, but it's working. So, what can he steal now? Almost at 3 minutes. It's time for Infi to tap out. Here's the coil. Oh, he stole it. Infi's still in the game. Round of applause for Infi to not rage quit here. And we do have the longest game of the series, everybody! Congrats to Infi to surviving this initial harass. This is so far his best game in the series. And this is not stolen. Level up for the Archmage. He does have level 2. So far, not too many things go wrong. Is this the real Infi now? A little bit of experience for the DK, but not too much. And Militia is heading down. Infi is known for his resistance. For coming back from hopeless situations. That's Infi. With his footman, especially. With a good massive footman. Damage against the DK, always right. Let's see if he gets the Ogre Magi. There's still 2 coils. He's trying, but yeah. Infi's doing the right thing. Gets away from the Ogre Magi. Ensnare on the Fiend. And this Fiend will die. Ogre Magi goes to the DK with a Frostmourne hit. Not even using a coil, I guess. Level 2 for him. Level 2.5 on an Archmage. And the expansion is coming. So, is this the real life now? Is this what we were all hoping for? And since I saw the groups, this was my favorite series of all the 8. Did disappoint so far. Infi is playing it a little safer with an Arcane Tower in his base, so no Skeleton Harass. 1-2-0 can't do too much against this now. Creeping continues, level 2.5. And in the main base, Lich is coming. He does have tier 2 Slaughterhouse here as well. No. Slaughterhouse? There it is. But since Infi killed a Fiend, he does only have 2, which is not the best army. But there are so many easy creep spots on this map. That it shouldn't be no problem, especially with his skeletons. Ooh, staffed by Infi. Does he want to be annoying? Very fast tech. Expo is just up right now, and he goes for the tech. So what can 1-2-0 do? He has a massive tech advantage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still does have Rottal Necromancy, but hoo-hoo, the end snares again. Infi finds him. Goes for the creep jack right away. There is 1 Water Elemental left, and so he does have 2. Nova to this footman, but that was an easy kill. Without that Nova even. DK is still low, so I think that's a good thing for Infi so far. But now, whoa, with 5 skeletons, things get a little harder. Infi saves that Water Elemental, and this game is twice as long as the shortest game of this series, or as long as the 2 games prior. You know, things are getting better. Blacksmith and towers. This looks very good, as almost all fiends are hurt already. There's defend. The shop is there, didn't forget about that one. Just needs an Archmage, right? Where is this dude? Ah, there he is. And then another Water Elemental ready. Arcane Tower in perfect range for this. And 1-2-0 can't do shit against it. I mean, it's okay experience. He doesn't get the experience since it's expiring first. Okay, this is the game we all wanted to see.
The town is under siege.
But 1-2-0 is struggling hard.
Player's forces are under attack.
His tier 3 is a little delayed. Tier 2 was quite early, but it's gonna take some time until destroyers arrive. Another Nova would be nice. He cancels all the healing here. Oh, almost all the healing. Okay, he's happy with that 1 footman kill. Nice micro. So the footman doesn't get the fatal damage hit. Good thing that the statue is there. He is in desperate needs of healing. Oh, he forgot about the ziggurat.
A player's
Noob mistake
forces are under attack.
by the best player in the world. This doesn't look like it though. Going to tier 3 immediately. Mountain King is coming. Everything in order for Infi. If you see this game so far, everything went perfect except the 12 experience poacher that he couldn't get. When we were all worried that he will quit the game again. But apart from that, this is perfect. Staffs out, has a heal scroll and a regen scroll, so everything will be back to full health. Not going home, but creeping this, so a little trick against the undead. And he finds time where there is no time. It's scouted, but he will be too late.
A player's forces are under attack.
The next 5 minutes will be 3 minutes will be interesting though. If he's able to crack this or potion of greater mana, nice, more water elementals or more bowls, especially more bowls. 5, 6, 7. 7 guard towers. Yeah, he should be safe. 120 is playing 1 slaughterhouse, so he can't mass statues. And he's not doing damage to the economy at all.
Player's forces are under attack.
You see, Infi is piling up 700 gold already. Okay, now he finds an angle, but he's so far to the right. Usually you want to stay here so you can't be trapped. But that's not really working. In the meantime, a little harass from Infi, who's playing like the Infi we know now. $42 supply and 600 gold. Has the Orb of Corruption now. Finally can do something against the Footman. And the Lich is doing the one thing that he can do, and this is stealing creep spots. And getting some items. Level 3 for him. That's quite fast. But Infi's doing the same. Like, I don't give a fuck if the DK is coming after me. I'll just do what I want. Even if this is your base, home base. Another claw. And yeah. It's tier 3. Arcane Sanctum, Paladin of course. What do we see? Griffin Aviary number 1. So Knights, Hawks, I think. Is he going for Knights? No, not yet. Does have 1 breaker. And he steals quite a lot, but both players do. So they exchange creep spots, saying, okay, if you take mine, I take yours. Almost stole it. Uto speed for the MK. Well done. There's nothing you can do against this destroyer currently. Oh, not too much. It's another kill. Not level 3. It's some good nice last hits. And he gets level 3 from it. A lot of footmen died. Lich, where is he? Got Ring of Protection plus 3. Meh.
A player's forces are under attack.
But usually those footmen help in the first siege. But that opens up a lot of space for Griffins, not even going for Hawks against the Destroyer, which is the number 1 threat at the moment. Nope. Animal War Train and Breakers Griffins. So 120 can't nuke the Breakers because magic immunity. So I thought he would be going for Breakers, but just wants the magic damage. And in the meantime, more harass, gets rid of all the ghouls if they're not saved. No, doesn't look like it, but he has a Destroyer park there for the spell and damage, working quite good. And here the siege continues, but without a wagon, without destroyers, he can't crack the towers. That's a big problem. Oh, the destroyer about to fall. And the DK is coming in for the coil, still with the Orb of Corruption. First Griffin is out, but of course he can't fight without his army against this. He gets a lot of time though. DK is being hit with the feedback ability, he loses a bit of mana, but there's still 1 coil. He needs it, wanted to throw it, but Ghoul is not that important as it seems. And now he starts to attack towers. Now things get interesting. He's moving down with everything he has. Just this one destroyer keeping tabs.
Siege.
One tower down and Infi is supply stuck. Ooh, that's risky. The Knights stream in. They are, of course, a lot stronger than Breakers. But nukeable. But so far, he has nothing to nuke.
A player's force is
Slaughterhouse stayed alive, so the harass is over. But we never saw that destroyer push that is so dependent on timings. And I don't know if the timing window is closed. Because he has a good sustain with Breakers and nice damage with Knights and Griffins. But there's also Web, so maybe you can just kite him. It's 4 towers. They're very close to each other. They will be affected by the area of effect from destroyers. Here come the Griffins. They are kind of all Web. The other one is down. Holy Light tries to save him, stabs him out. Well done. And yeah, the Lich, his mana is being burned hard by feedback. But the magic damage is doing its job. Lots of kills on the human side. Invo potion on the Lich though. There's no mana anymore. Might have to swap the town portal after this invul is over because there's another Stormbolt coming. Just needs to focus down the Griffins and then he can get out. Stormbolt coming, TP transferred, but not in time! And now he's stuck. 1-0 called for the GG. And Infi is back in the series. Oh boy. 15 minutes. What a marathon. I hope Infi is not too exhausted after this. When he's just known to little sprints at the moment. So it's 2-1. Things are becoming serious now. That was great play by Infi. He did all the right things, like causing trouble for the undead so he couldn't harass the expansion as much as he wanted. And then the expo was up and the tech was so quick. That's big key. The tech was really quick, and so fast Griffins, fast Knights, fast Mountain King. And the continuous harass of Archmage and the presence of the human army on the left side of the map caused the DK to run back, caused the destroyer push not to work, and he couldn't do anything against the economy, so he just ran away with the advantage he had. And I think justified GG by 1-0. He knows he was 2-1 up. That was probably the worst map for him, so I agree with this choice. Thank you, Capo Ben, 4 months of subbing. Thank you. Infi caused cracked streams. Holy shit, Ina, what the hell? You killed your phone? Or your monitor? Your screen? Why? Oh, Ina, you idiot. Ah, it was sweet? Oh, okay. Sweet, you idiot. He says he bet $800. That would be nice, as we would get 400 of that if he loses. But since... Oh, Sweet is messaging me. Oh. So, players are ready. Turtle Rock it is. That might be the worst map for Infi that is left. I will translate a little more from the chat. if I find it. Oh, close position, boys. Okay, we might need to jump into that real quick. 1-0 still match points. Okay, this should be right. 1-0 still match points. But Infi caught up. So I wonder if we see some some mass militia run over tower rush stuff. Or just harass. Maybe just go for the haunted gold mine or cancel ziggurats. I wonder if they scout or not. They must do it, right? But this is hard for Infi for the expansion. I mean, if you expand here, it's so vulnerable. Update the score. Oh, sorry. Sweet, destroy the monitor, man. Holy shit. It's cool that Warcraft can cause so many emotions, right? So 1-0 is scouting. But in the wrong direction. He assumes that it's oh well. He just checks this one, and then he knows. Archmage first. Infi is not doing the same mistake again and is going for a scout tower. And a normal fiend build order. Understandable. You could go for ghouls, I guess. It's close position and lots of medium armor creeps here on this map. Okay, now 1-0 knows. Infi will know in a bit. If he sees the acolyte, he can abstract it, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, let's see. We are close to the magical 3-minute mark. First creeps went good for Infi. Nothing stolen just yet, I think. Or? Well, he didn't kill too much, that's for sure. Where's his experience coming from? Did he steal something with a skeleton? I don't know what's left at that spot, so I'm not aware. So, harass intensifies. It's 42. He must have stolen something. Or crept something. Oh, he walks into a surround! Trying to fight out with his skeleton. Both heroes are surrounded. But the DK has to pull the town portal early. That's a big one for Infi. He has a lot of time now. Ah, he killed a water elemental. Alright, thank you. I missed that. Yeah, 42 experience is of course water elemental. But no level 2. Fiend is moving over without his DK. But he must be so passive now. He can't afford any more shots on his DK until tier 2. So what's Infi doing? There were like 2 or 3 occasions where we saw Infi. Whoops. We saw Infi with a 1. Oh, coil. Holy shit, this is gonna be close. He needs to block with the water elemental, doing this flawlessly, but the Fiend is still in range. Archmage needs boots and a shop. And the Death Knight must be away from all the footmen. He can't afford any more hits. But with his he needs this presence here. Otherwise, Infi can expand somewhere, but where? Infi has to do a big creep spot before he can expand. Oh, he tags. 1 base play by Infi. If you tell this to somebody in 2014, they will send you to the nut house. That Infi is playing 1 base. Cancels the healing, but good thing for Infi that he did build a shop. Absolutely necessary. So this close position fucked him up the ass a bit. Could use it to his advantage. at the early stages of tier 2 if he cancels the tier 2 buildings. Or the building, if it's just one slaughterhouse. Constant skirmishes here. 1-0 has the problem that he's not regenerating HP, or not too much. Needs Unholy Aura, but how? Infi is using his army quite well. Turns the game around, basically. 1-0 started with an harass. Now he's returning the favor. Everything is hurt, and here comes the militia. Exactly what I was talking about. Send militia in and try to focus on the slaughterhouse. Good idea. Not working too well so far. But he delayed the slaughterhouse. That's an accomplishment. And Infi is doing a great job delaying everything. Delaying level 2, or the leveling in total. Delaying statues, which are... He's grasping for a statue for the healing. Nice. Micro... Ooh, defend a little too early, but still enough. Everything is hurt. But what's Infi doing on tier 2? He does have a Lumber Mill going for a Mountain King and Arcane Sanctum. He's playing this one base. Maybe a tier 2 expansion when it's easier to creep. Oh, Nova. Is there a coil? Yes, there is. And Unholy Aura, finally. So Archmage needs to be careful. He's sending Militia again. Of course, they're so great against the Fiends. Coil Nova needs to run away. Fiend shots! Archmage down! Oh boy, this turns the tide! And this ends the series again. Just one single thing, 7 minutes. 1-0 needed effectively 13 minutes to win 3 maps against Infi. That is an average of 4 minutes 20, right? And again, I question this. And maybe he didn't have enough gold to buy him back. But it was only level 2 Archmage, right? So it doesn't last that long. There was a Mountain King. He could have sniped a few Fiends with just Stormbolt trying to surround. He had a good amount of Militia. There were Breakers coming. And I'm baffled because this series in Taidu Esports Masters, that was so close in this best of 3. And it was a back and forth with mass fights, with a lot of great fights and hero saves and hero nukes and everything that we wished for. That was a tournament for $3,000. Now it's a tournament for $22,000. And Infi is playing shit. What is up with Infi? I really hope we will get an answer from China. Maybe someone does an interview, Lao Fan, maybe Ugri's translator guys. But 1-0 made it to the winner bracket final alongside Lucifer. And that is Group B. Undead Mirror best of 5 in the winners final, so that means we have at least one Night Elf and one Undead in the playoffs. Colorful and Infi down to the lower bracket. Infi still with very decent chances. I mean, he's good against Night Elf and usually good against an Undead as well. I'm really looking out for that. Like, usually Undead Mirror is boring, but Lucifer is great in Undead Mirror, and 120 has the best micro in the world, so which is very important in Undead Mirror. So this might be one of the very few Undead Mirrors that I'm excited about, and Colorful versus Infi is going to be interesting as well. But yeah, unfortunately, that's it. But I can't wait for next week. Neo Star League. Every week from Wednesday and Thursday, we have 2 best of 5s each day. The first day is already up on YouTube. It's Moon versus WFZ and Life versus Remind, all 5 mappers. Today we saw Lucifer defeating Colorful, upset again. Like the 3 series in a row caused an upset, to me at least. But the streak is broken. 19 maps now because Infi lost 3-1 to 120 here. And yeah, thank you so much, man. The support today was so cool, and all your nice wishes and the kind words and the subs and donations, and I think I will stream on my next birthday as well. I survived the club of 27, so sky is the limit now for me. Since I haven't been sick in 2.5 years, I think I'm turning. I will become 100 one day. I will enjoy the day now with friends and cake and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen it, check out the new Scouted episode. It's up on YouTube and Stitcher and TuneIn Radio, and of course the SoundCloud via scouted.backtowarcraft.com. YouTube might be the easiest for you, and it's my face on there. I don't know if you want that, but very interesting interview with Cam from Hive Workshop, who worked it out that Blizzard and Hive Workshop are working together to improve Warcraft, and who is currently under NDA with Blizzard. So we talk about patches, their visits at the Blizzard headquarters, so an entirely different topic after we had the first episode with Deport about casting, then with Ugri about organizing and the reporter job, and now we have modding and patching Warcraft as topics. So very, very interesting to me, at least, or I found it very interesting. So go check out Scouted and have a nice day, guys. This was nice today. Since Jera Cup is on Saturday, I can't cast because I am at a what's it called? Polterabend in German. Polterabend. What's it in English? It's Wedding Eve party on Saturday, and I have to work prior, so I can't cast. Maybe Remo, but I haven't heard from him in a while. So again, thank you all so much. I mean, a lot of people said that I'm investing a lot of time for the Warcraft scene, but when you see the chat today or the Twitter messages, or I got a lot of Facebook messages from you guys on at like midnight, I do this because I love the scene, and you're the reason I love the scene. And yeah, you're great. Bye.